I did go to Dollar Tree this weekend and I personally do not work past my contract hours but I have a headache too. Silly me, I went and printed all my stuff for like my spelling words for next week. There are this week's words. Good morning. It is Monday and I didn't do a lot over the weekend to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing for this week, but it'll be fine. I don't know. I was trying to get stuff done for my comps. So, I mean, they're not until like the end of October, but I was like trying to get paperwork turned in. And then I have a book that I'm supposed to be reading, which I have 2 chapters left in the book. The book's pretty good, but I don't know what the questions are going to be that are going to be on the comp. So I have no idea what I am doing. Today we are going to be we'll be starting our vegetable close read this week. Not sure if we'll have time to do it today because Monday we have our specials. And so that cuts into our time to get things done. So I am going to have to find the time to fill it in. I did go to Dollar Tree this weekend and I got another dinosaur book because, you know, what kid doesn't like dinosaurs? And this Weather Watch one. And this one about mini beasts, which I'm assuming is about insects. Yeah, it's all insects. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll put labels on those, get those in my book bin. The only thing I don't like about these ones is the papers. The pages inside are like not very good quality. I need to read spelling tests too. Because it's Monday, it is time for Coffee Talk Monday. So, cue the intro. Today's Coffee Talk Monday has to do with not working past your contract hours. I personally do not work past my contract hours because they're my time. That's my time. So, I do come in early. I come in at 7 o'clock because there's nobody here and I can get work done. I don't have to worry about if somebody's gonna come over and talk to me and then it cuts into my time that I have. Because as I've talked about before, my school does not provide us with a lot of time to actually get stuff done. I am not gonna come in on a weekend and get my work done. Because you know what? That takes time away from my family. I try not to stay past my contract hours during the week too. So I might come in early. That's my choice. But I do not try to stay past 3:30. I don't like staying past 3:30. I like to go home and relax and chill before Rudy gets home and kind of decompress. Plus I have this YouTube channel that I like to put my attention into when I get home. So it's not totally school related, but it is in a way because it's a teacher tuber channel. But for the most part, like it's something I enjoy doing. So it's like a hobby for me. So it's something for me to kind of relax when I get home from school. But I don't feel like I should have to stay to get all the work done because the district is not providing me with the time that I need to get my job done. And this goes for all teachers. I'm not just talking about my district, I'm talking about all teachers. Like, why should we be expected to take time away from our families and from our hobbies and things that we enjoy? Why should we take that time away to get this job done when you should be providing us with ample time to get our work done? Because there should be no reason that I have to come in and do work on the weekends. And I know a lot of teachers that do it. They like doing that. I don't like doing it. So that's why this weekend I got nothing done. Because you know why? I wanted to spend time with Rudy. I wanted to be able to go do things outside because you need to take that break from teaching. Teaching takes a lot out of you. So, but usually in the beginning of the school here, I do not get out of here by 3:30. But once it gets a little bit, like, things get a little bit more together, I guess you can say, I stop and I leave at 3:30. It's like, oh, 3:30, time to go home. I will refuse to work past my time. So, putting it on you guys. What do you guys think? Do you work past your contract hours? Do you stick to your contract hours? Let's talk about this. So leave some comments down below and we can talk about how we deal with our contract hours. Alright, so I had to start Blurt Beans again because the class will not stop talking. So I got back into that. Like, we had a good week last week where they weren't really talking a lot. And then this week they started again. And it was like everything was blah, 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 blah. So finally I was like, everybody go sit at your desks. And I got out my Blurt Beans and I said, these are Blurt Beans. And I explained all about the Blurt Beans. If you're interested in Blurt Beans, I will post my video up here about Blurt Beans. So they are like super easy to do. I think I explained the video, but I don't keep track of them. The kids keep track of them all. If they lose them, they lose them. Like, that's it. Sorry, you should have taken care of them. So, and then they pick a goal. So their goal they wanted was pizza. So they're gonna have a pizza party if they can fill up the jar. I had to be, and I told them, I'm like, I'm gonna be super mean about this because I don't want to pay for the pizza party. Just kidding. I did start working on their writing folders, and inside their writing folders, let me see if I can get it open. I put these little charts inside of them. I get these on Teachers Pay Teachers, but I don't remember who they're from. But it has this digraph and blends, and there's one that has the alphabet. You can probably search for them. If I find them, I will try to post them down below. So I've been working on those, but I ran out of them. But I think I have extras somewhere, and I need to find them. So I set them to the side, and I just can't remember where I put them. These things are like all messed up. I don't know what happened. And don't look inside, they're not the best. And my desk is a mess. Everything's a mess. I'm a big old hot mess, but it's okay. There's a glue sponge on the floor. Why is there a glue sponge on the floor? We started our vegetable close read today. So tomorrow, hopefully if we have time, which we should, because we don't have anything going on, we will do the actual close read and then start the vocabulary words. So I'm gonna go see, I think I have a couple extra of those little charts somewhere. I used to have them. I don't know where they're at. There's one that has one inside of it. I could probably peel that off. I swore I had another one somewhere. Oh, there's some more. You know, I'm just gonna use these because I have some in these ones. And I'll just peel the tape off of them and put them on these ones. These are ones I had left over from last year. So I think I'll just peel off the blank ones that need them, and I'll put their names, I'll just tape them onto here. But then we had our specials today, which were pretty good. They weren't, you know, kids did pretty well. Dude, I'm telling you, after I started those Blurt Beans, it was so much quieter. I'm like, man. I was kind of waiting on starting the Blurt Beans just because, and it wasn't because, I mean, or I didn't know if I really wanted to do the Blurt Beans because they are kind of, they're easy to do. It just takes a lot of effort for me to remember to hand them out every morning. I told my teacher helper, which is a student, it's not like I have an actual teacher helper, but my job that I have in my classroom called teacher helper, I had that student, I told him and I said, this, I might forget in the mornings. If I forget, you notice that I forgot to put them out, I'll keep the bag over here on the table and you can just go over and grab the bag and hand out and give 5 to each student. He was like, okay, I could do that. I'm like, awesome. So hopefully he'll remember and help me out because I do get sidetracked and I forget because in the mornings, you know, you have a lot going on, but I'm gonna get a few things done and then I'm going home because I wanted to be out of here by 3:30 today and it's now 3:28. But I did get a couple things done. I still need to get, I'm gonna transfer over those 2 folders. I need to transfer the names on those. And then I'm gonna kind of pick up this mess a little bit, make it look a little prettier than what it looks like right now. And then I'm going home, so. But my goal every day is to always clean off my desk before I leave, because if I don't, I come into a huge mess the next morning. There's some days where I get caught up doing something else and I'm not able to do this, but my goal is to have my desk cleaned off before I leave. Good morning. It is Tuesday and it's September 11th. Sad day in history, and I don't know, do you guys do anything for September 11th? I mean, I know that some of you probably do because you have upper grades or maybe teach history. I don't know. I don't know what kind of followers I have. As an elementary, if you're like first grade or so, do you teach September 11th? So that's what I want to know. I don't do it. If they want to talk, like if they talk about it, I might bring it up. Maybe talk a little bit about it. And some of them might hear it on the news and stuff on the way to school. But I generally don't bring it up. So comment down below if you guys also, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of comments, but comment down below if you guys also do anything for September 11th. But I have a headache too. I'm sure it'll go away. Today we're gonna be using numbers 11 and 19. But I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use, oh, you know what I'll do? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna get counters. I'll get counters out and make sure that they all have counters. And that way we can use counters on this. Sometimes I don't use the Envision ones because they're horrible. Sometimes I do, or sometimes I might do like an introductory lesson with them, doing something else, and then I do these ones. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the Envision, but they're also not, some of them are not too horrible, so I kind of like pick and choose the ones I'm going to do. But then today for spelling, they're going to be doing vowel power, so they'll write them 3 times and then circle all the vowels in the word, which interactive notebooks they're going to be coloring the number that it says in the box. So sometimes it has more than that, so they got to really pay attention to directions on that. It's over there, but I have their vegetable close read. It's from this packet here, which is from Jessica Tobin. It looks something like that. And then they have a vocabulary page, which normally, sometimes I don't use the vocabulary pages. The last page was their text-dependent questions. I'm just like showing it to you as I'm talking. And I don't know, I bought this like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. She's updated it quite a bit. So it's nice because on the digital one, she has a table of contents. And so you're able to click on each one. So that's what our plans are for today. And then, so this morning what I'll do is I'll probably do their iStation, which I need to go through their iStation and see who's finished their time. I'll do that in just a second. And so we'll do that, and then I'll pull kids back and I'll work with, I need to look at their iStation probably also and see what they're still needing to work on or what lesson they're suggesting that we do. I have 3 students that don't know all the letter sounds and letter names. We've been practicing that, and I've been using, this is the intervention binder. And it has cool things inside of it for those low kids. They just have to identify the letters, and then it gets into like blending and segmenting. So here's the blending one, and I put them in like these sheet protectors. I put all the pages in sheet protectors so the students can use dry erase markers on them. Good times. I've already put all the beans out. I remember I went and did that just a minute ago when I first came in. And so now what I'm going to do, like I said, I'll go through and I'll figure out which kids have finished their time on iStation, figure out which ones still need to work on iStation, which ones can work on something else. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get to it. It is 3:36. I got stuck talking to somebody, but I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here in a second. There are some super improvers I need to hand out. So I have 2 super improvers I need to hand out, so I'm gonna go do those really quick. So anyway, sorry about that. I dropped the camera. But I need to get these 2 filled out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Today was a rough day with those blurt beans, but we had a nice little talk at the end about how the way that they kept blurting out and they were losing their beans, how it was not contributing to the goal, which is the pizza party. So we talked about that a little bit. Let me write this down really fast. So anyways, okay. But yeah, that's what we talked about today after school. I need to get report cards done, so I'm gonna try to do that tonight at home. I need to go by UPS on the way home because I gotta return the package that Rudy got me for my birthday. So it needs to be returned, but it has to be sent through, because being returned to Amazon, so it has to be returned through UPS. So I need to get that sent out, and then I'm heading home, and I am going to try to get a couple things done. I also need to edit, because I'm trying to start working on Radiant Eyes. Sounds weird. We're working on a social media collaboration type thing, which I'm not telling you guys any details yet, but I keep teasing at it all the time. I need to go home and start kind of working on some things for that, some ideas. We've been doing Daily 5. We're up to 10 minutes, which is amazing. Like, it's like we moved along so fast. So, but we did do our close read on vegetables today. So we did that, and we did the close read, and then we did the vocabulary words. And we did, oh, I didn't get to show you guys this. I need to fix one piece on it, but we did an anchor chart that shows all the numbers with 10, well, they're kind of 10 grids, so they're 20 grids, but they're numbers 11 through 20. Unfortunately, I put 11 through 19, and when my kids caught it, and they were like, if it's 220, why does it say 19 up there? And I was like, but it was really neat. We did the numbers, the number word, they showed it with the 10 grid, we talked about even and odd, and then we made a number sentence that said 10 plus some more equals whatever the number was. So it was pretty cool, but we did that. They really enjoyed doing that one. It did take a little bit of time because I was putting stickers on it, and so there was a little bit of like sitting time that they had to do as we were counting and putting stickers on. So that part takes a little bit of time. It does take some time to do, but once they're done, I mean, I had kids as I was working at my table, and I would ask them the number, and they would be like, and they would go and look at the anchor chart because they need to use it. So it was kind of nice to have. So it did take a little bit of work, and they do get a little antsy just because there are some little periods where you might have some sitting time. So if you have a group that doesn't sit very well, you might want to rethink that one. I don't know, figure out some other way of doing it. Maybe break it up into smaller groups or something, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead though and get out of here because I have to go drop that package off. So I'll talk to you guys later.
You must remember this, a kiss is still a kiss. As time goes by.
So, I don't know what I'm going to say. So today is Wednesday, so we do have a data meeting today. I'm at this point where I am just continually tired. Like, I think I'm at that point of the year where I'm just tired. All the time. It doesn't matter what it is. I tried to work this morning, and I'm like, let's do a podcast on my way in. I'm like driving along, and I'm like, I'm so tired. I can just like go to sleep right now. I'm just at that, and that's when I realized, I'm like, I'm just in that point where I'm always tired. Oh my gosh, I'm like tired right now. I just want to go to sleep. And I've noticed that, like, when I get tired, my brain doesn't function as well as it's supposed to. So there's times where I'm sitting there, like, over there teaching or doing something. I'm teaching, and then I'm like, I'm mixing words up, and I'm saying the wrong thing, and I'm like, that's not what I mean. Hold on. And it's like, I have to take a second to process. I'm like that little loading screen where it just keeps going like round and around, and I'm like, hold on, it's loading, it's gonna happen. It is rough, but we power on. We have specials today, so we do not have interventions, which I think is so weird to me, but we're like, it's a short day already, so we just cut, like, everything is cut. So, but I do usually pull kids in the morning to work with them, so like that's, so I get my low kids in that case. And then the rest of them just kind of, whatever happens. Anyways, we're off a day in math somehow. I don't know how, but I'll just throw it in somewhere else, one of these other ones. So today we were supposed to be doing counting by tens. I don't think that's going to happen today. For their spelling, we're going to be doing rainbow words. So what this means is that they write each word using a different color for each letter. So, and I usually do, I'll move down a little bit. Right across the top there is my colors, and so what we do is I put them in the Roy G. Biv color scheme, so I do them in the rainbows just so, because I have so many kids that still don't know what colors a rainbow. They're like, what colors do a rainbow come in? I put my colors in rainbow order so that way they know. So it's in the roads you have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Oh, and I guess I don't have indigo. There is no indigo, I don't think. I think there's just like a violet or purple or whatever we call it. We are going to be continuing working on our vegetable close read. So we will do, I have duty here in about 20 minutes, so I need to get some stuff done.
You must remember this, a kiss is still a kiss.
Alright, hey guys. So right now I'm just trying to get my students' goals put up. Goals, which I'm trying to get them up. I've been trying to get them up forever, and I'm finally getting them done. So, but yeah, and then silly me, I went and printed all my stuff for like my spelling words for next week. They're this week's words. So I just wasted all that paper, so. And now I gotta redo them, so. But I've been trying to get that done. I mean, like, I'm like working it today, like seriously. So I've gotten a bunch of my desk cleaned off, got some stuff planned for next week, sharpened all the pencils, and yeah, I'm just like trying to get all the mess cleaned up. So, and it's going pretty well. Like, I think tomorrow I can get, like, if I come in, I'll work on a few more things and it'll be good and good to go. So I'm pretty excited. Weird thing to be excited about, but I feel like I'm getting ahead. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on these goal papers, and then I will start working on getting my desk cleaned up. I'm trying to get done in 20 minutes so I can go home at 3:30 to get this vlog edited. So I am going to close out for this time, so I hope you like what you saw. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on all of my social media. And if you would like to buy me a coffee, the link is way down in the bottom. And until next time, please always be you. Bye.
As time goes